He could get any girl.
So Jaden, Aiden, and me and the rest of our cabin mates stood there all looking at this girl crying her eyes out in front of us, all awkwardly standing there and looking around each other like, what is happening?
One day before.
So while I was at summer camp, during one of the days, it was pouring rain for most of the morning. So most of the camp was closed, obviously, and this is one of those random Texas storms that like appears and disappears in the same day because the weather here is bipolar as hell. So since the entire camp was closed, our entire building, which was made up of like 4 cabins, had a pillow fort building contest across all the cabins, which here was the building layout.
You're right,
it was like a cabin, then a hallway, into a shared bathroom, then another cabin, and then the same thing on the other side. Now usually we weren't able to go just to other cabins because for this fort contest, we were able to go into whatever cabin we wanted to. So after everyone in our cabin got done building their forts, our counselor just basically set us free and let us go roam around the building into other cabins. So me and Jaden wandered into the cabin next to us, and we ended up chilling in this fort this kid made. It was literally a box made out of mattresses with a blanket over the top of it in a corner of their room. And it was me, Jaden, Aiden, and 2 other kids. Now Aiden was a part of the cabin next door to us, but for a lot of that week's stations we went to, he was with us because his cabin group and our—
That's your boy, bro. That's why with y'all. That's your boy.
Was rolling around in a pair, but anyway, we were all under this fort while the thunderstorm was going crazy outside. It was booming, you feel me? And in the background, you know, kids were running around screaming, and we all somehow got on the topic of crushes, and everyone was asking Jaden if he had a crush on anyone at camp, and he said,
man, imagine going to crushes, man. Hey, man, like, yo, crushes are so devastating, guys. Y'all could be like, hey, man, I got a crush on that one bag. You know, he never want the big lips. Yeah, I like her. I got the crush on the girl with the big bazongas, man. I like them jump too. I got that crush on the thick girl. You mean Shari? You mean Shari? Sherry? Murray? Terry? Who? The big fat girl. Yeah, she ain't fat, bro. She's thick. Nah, nigga, she's fat as hell, nigga. What? Yo, bro, she's thick, bro. Nah, she's fat, nigga. It can go like that for real, man.
And we weren't all too surprised about that because we all know Jaden's, you know, activities. But then it came around to Aiden, and Aiden started rambling on and describing like his crush, who he was making out to seem like she was like this literal fallen angel and that she could do no wrong, and she was heaven sent, and he was gonna marry her and they're gonna fall in love and all.
Wow, you got Riz, AC.
I was just looking at him like, yeah, for sure, yeah, you got it, bro, for sure. And he was also telling us how every chance he got to talk to this girl, he got scared and didn't want to do it, and just, you know, it was all this woo-woo. And then Jaden was trying to like encourage him to do it, and I was too, knowing damn well I was terrified of getting near any girl that I found relatively attractive, so I couldn't really say anything, but I was trying to help, you know. So we made this plan for him to talk to her tomorrow whenever we got the chance to do so. So cut to the next day, we're all at the pool station for the next like 30 minutes before we rotate to another water-based station. Because at camp, they want to have you like go to the lake or the pool for a station and then get dry and go do rock climbing or something crazy like that. For certain days, you would only do water-based stations, and lucky for Aiden, this girl he was after
was reject. I'm too good.
Water-based stations when we were doing them. So basically our group's gonna be together all day, and since her cabin would be in our big group of cabins that was all doing water stations that was all rolling together, it would have given plenty of chances to talk to her and do what he got to do. So while at the pool, we all spotted her and knew everything I just told you guys. So me and Jaden looked at Aiden grinning like this is your chance, bro. And
no way, gang. He hit in the face. Yo, guys, man, I'm gonna ask for the chat, man. If I buy a drawing tablet, right, and try to start drawing like this, will y'all watch? Will y'all watch it? Hey, if I just start, I don't know, call it jaw animations, right? And I just start to learn how to draw and make my own shit like this. But y'all watch it, guys?
He looked at us like, all right. And this all happened of nowhere except between them, by the way, at all. So Aiden got out of the pool, walked towards her on the other side of the pool because her and her group of friends were like in this little corner thingy. And me and the gang were like, yes.
I can't
and
stay without it.
right by her into the bathroom. And we were like, bruh, he sold once again. He pulled the good old classic, oh yeah, I'm gonna go talk to her right now, and then goes the complete opposite direction. So Jaden was like, here, I'll handle this. And I look around at gang because we all know this wasn't a good idea. I think we all know Jaden's lore. So before we even say anything, Jaden got out of the pool, walked to the other side, and we just watched him start talking to the girl in the little group. And I was like, we're cooked, because Jaden is clued to his own aura. So while he's saying whatever he's saying to this girl, try to help Aiden out, he was unknowingly putting them under his spell. And I see.
So is Jaden just? So you trying to tell me this man can get any girl because he got green eyes? Wait a minute, is that me? Yo, that nigga's me! That nigga's me! Wait a minute, that's me! Dead ass, look! That's literally me, bro. This my friend? This might be my friend, bro. This might be my friend. I might know this guy. This might be my friend for real.
Aiden comes out of the bathroom, and I was like, okay, great. Now Aiden can walk up, join the convo. Bro walked right around them and towards us, and I was looking at bro the whole time like, yo, get your ass over there. And he came back over into the pool and was like pouting. I was like, bro, what happened? Why didn't you say anything to her? Like, you just walked right past her. Like, you actually had the most perfect chance and you sold it. And he was like, I was scared. I didn't know what to do. It doesn't matter now because Jaden is over there talking to her. And I was like, yeah, to help you out because we all saw you sell super hard. So now he's gonna go fix the situation by hyping you up to her. And Aiden's eyes like lit up. He was like, oh, word? And about like 5 minutes of us in our corner just peeking over at them, seeing what's going on every now and then. Jaden looked like he got done talking to them, so he started walking back over to us. And we all were ready to hear what happened. And as soon as he walked up and looked at Aiden, he said, I'm sorry, Aiden. And Aiden was like, what do you mean sorry? And then Jaden just explained everything that just happened. Now, let's name this girl
so he pulled her and she wanted him instead. Alright.
Sophia. So Jaden said he asked her if she knew anything about Aiden, and she said no. And then Jaden was like, well, he's a really cool guy. And then she like cut him off and asked if he had a crush on anyone at the camp. And Jaden, being clueless to what she just pulling, he said no. And then she said that she had a crush on someone at the camp, and Jaden got excited, assuming it was Aiden, like, oh, type shit, you know what I'm saying? Everything worked out. And then she said, I have a crush on you.
My fault, gang. I ain't tried to.
And we're all looking at Jaden like, oh shit. And I quickly turned to Aiden. He immediately went, damn it, Jaden, why did you even go over there? Then talk to her. Jesus, what are you doing? And then Aiden he character shit because he looked over at Sophia and yelled her name and told her to come over to us. It was like all his fear he had vanished because his whole plan was sold. And then she did. She like walked over there, and then literally when she got up to us, Aiden out of nowhere told her everything. The fact they had a crush on her, planned to talk to her, all of this. And I was just standing there looking like this the whole time. After telling her everything, she just blankly stared at all of us. And then she started crying.
Why she crying?
And then Aiden walked up to her, put his hand on her shoulder, and walked to this corner of the pool, and they started talking. And I just looked at Jaden, now knowing that the girl that Aiden has a crush on Jaden, and now they're talking because she started crying when he explained everything to her. I don't know.
Wow.
At least they were talking now. A win's a win?
Weird win. Okay, that was a really weird win, bro.